In Werner's rowing boat, 1917, Anders Zorn. In 1917, the Swedish master painter Anders Zorn created a work that feels less like a staged composition, and more like a captured moment of life drifting quietly across water. The painting is known as In Werner's Rowing Boat, and at first glance, it seems simple: a boat, two figures, and open water. But in Zorn's hands, simplicity is never just simplicity. It becomes atmosphere. It becomes memory. Zorn was one of Scandinavia's greatest realist painters, famous for his extraordinary ability to capture light, especially the way it moves across skin, water, and fabric. He worked with a loose, confident brush style that allowed scenes to feel alive, almost spontaneous, as if they were painted in a single breath. In this work, the viewer is placed not on land, but inside a quiet, floating world. A small rowing boat cuts through calm water. The surface reflects soft light, broken into shimmering fragments with each movement of the oars. The figures inside the boat are not performing, they are simply present, caught in a moment between silence and motion. There is no dramatic story here, no historical event, no symbolic tension demanding interpretation. Instead, Zorn offers something rarer: a feeling of time passing gently. The composition is built around balance. The boat sits low in the water, stable but drifting. The surrounding environment is open, spacious, almost infinite. This emptiness is not absence, it is atmosphere. It allows the viewer's attention to rest entirely on light, movement, and human presence. Zorn's mastery is especially visible in the way he paints water. It is never static. It bends, reflects, and dissolves forms. The surface becomes a mirror of both sky and emotion, changing constantly with the smallest shift of movement. And then there are the figures. They are not over-defined or theatrical. Instead, they are shaped by light itself, formed through highlights and shadows rather than strict outlines. This technique reflects Zorn's broader philosophy, that truth in painting does not come from detail alone, but from capturing the essence of what is seen. There is also something deeply human in the stillness of the scene. Rowing is effort, water is resistance, yet here, everything feels quiet, almost suspended. It suggests a moment of pause in a larger journey, perhaps a return, perhaps an escape, perhaps simply a shared silence between companions. Painted during the early 20th century, a time when Europe was changing rapidly and approaching modern uncertainty, the work feels almost like a retreat. A reminder of something elemental: nature, movement, and presence. Unlike grand historical paintings meant to impress or instruct, Zorn's approach is intimate. He invites the viewer not to analyze, but to experience, to feel the rhythm of water, to notice the softness of light, to exist, even briefly, inside the same drifting moment. In Werner's Rowing Boat is not about where the figures are going. It is about what it feels like to be there. And in that quiet space between oars and reflection, Anders Zorn gives us something rare in art: not a story to follow, but a moment to inhabit.